हेलो स्टूडेंट्स, हाउ आर यू? कैसे हैं आप सब? आपने टॉपिक का फर्स्ट वीडियो देखा एप्लीकेशन ऑफ डायरेक्टरीज का. दिस इज आवर सेकंड वीडियो. इन दिस वी विल डिस्कस अबाउट इंक्रीजिंग एंड डिक्रीजिंग फंक्शंस. इंक्रीजिंग एंड डिक्रीजिंग फंक्शन. व्हाट इज इंक्रीजिंग, व्हाट इज डिक्रीजिंग? Increasing means when a dependent variable and independent, we know that y equal fx. In a function y equal fx, it means x is independent and y is dependent variables. When independent variable increase, then dependent variables also increase, then it will be increasing function. If when x increasing, then y decreasing, or y increasing, x decreasing, then it is decreasing function. It means if a quantity increase, then other quantity which is depend on this is also increase, then it is increasing. If a quantity increase, then depend on this is decrease, then it is decreasing function. Simple example हमने ग्राफ रखा है, बनाया है यहाँ पे. In this case x equals to 1, y equal 3. x equal 1 पे y equal 3, हमने x को इंक्रीज किया, दैट इज 3 पे आए, तो y की वैल्यू क्या है, ये 5 आ रही है, तो y भी क्या हो रहा है, इंक्रीज हो रहा है. सो दिस इज इंक्रीजिंग फंक्शन. इन दिस केस x इक्वल 1 पे y की वैल्यू कितनी है, 5. x इक्वल 1 पे y इज 5 एंड x इक्वल 3 पर y इक्वल 3 मीन्स x इंक्रीज हो रहा है बट y डिक्रीज हो रहा है. इट मीन्स दिस इज डिक्रीजिंग फंक्शंस. सो इंक्रीजिंग एंड डिक्रीजिंग मीनिंग समझ गए होंगे आप. when a quantity is increasing, then other quantity which is depend on this is also increasing, that it is an increasing function. एक सिंपल एग्जांपल हम और लेते हैं पैराबोलिक शेप का. in parabolic shape y equal x square, which I have studied in class 11th, parabolic y equal x for x square equal 4ay type. So this is the graph of y equal x square. In this graph, from 0 to greater than 0, this graph is. And here when x equal 1, then y equal also 1. When x equal 2, then y equal 4. It means this is x1 and this is x2. Suppose that this is y1 and this is y2. So in this case, if x1 is less than x2, then y1 is also less than y2. So this is increasing function in the interval greater than 0. In left side means less than 0. This is x1 and this is x2, or we can say this is x1 or this is x2. In this case, we know that x1 is less than x2, that is minus 2 is less than minus 1. But in this case, y2 is greater than y1. y2 is y1 is greater than y2. Since y1 is 4 and y2 is 1, so y1 is greater than y2 in this case. क्योंकि in this case if अगर हम x1 इसको लेंगे तो ये अपना y1 होगा, और इसको अगर हम x2 लेंगे तो ये अपना y2 होगा. सो y1 greater than y2. तो in this case this is decreasing function in interval less than 0. तो आपको क्या ध्यान रखना है कि अगर एक क्वांटिटी इंक्रीज हो रही है तो दूसरी भी इंक्रीज हो रही हो तो इंक्रीजिंग फंक्शन होगा. अगर एक डिक्रीज हो रही है तो दूसरी इंक्रीज हो रही है तो वो डिक्रीजिंग फंक्शन होगा. ऑन दिस बेसिस देयर इज अ थ्योरम फर्स्ट. Yes, theorem first. Theorem first is let I be an interval contained in the domain of a real valued function f. Then f is said to be increasing on I if x1 less than x2 in I. Therefore, fx1 is less than equal fx2 for all x1 x2 belongs to I. Strictly increasing on I if x1 less than x2 in I. Therefore, fx1 less than fx2 for all x1 x2 belongs to I. And decreasing on I if x1 less than x2 in I. Therefore, fx1 greater than equal fx2 for all x1 x2 belongs to I. Strictly decreasing on I if x1 x less than x2 in I. Therefore, fx1 greater than fx2 for all x1 x2 belongs to I. यहाँ पे आपके पास चार टाइप के ग्राफ्स होंगे, चार टाइप के फंक्शंस हैं. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल इज ओनली इंक्रीजिंग, सेकंड स्ट्रिक्टली इंक्रीजिंग, थर्ड डिक्रीजिंग एंड फोर्थ स्ट्रिक्टली डिक्रीजिंग. इंक्रीजिंग एंड स्ट्रिक्टली इंक्रीजिंग में क्या डिफरेंस है इस ग्राफ से आप समझिएगा. x1 less than x2. Suppose that there is x1 and there is x2. So x1 less than x2, fx1 that is y1 and fx2 that is y2 is also y1 is also less than y2. So this is increasing, but in this case from this to this, from this to this, x1 less than x2, x1 less than x2, but fx1 equal fx2, बट fx1 इक्वल x2. सो यहाँ इक्वल का साइन भी आ रहा है, इट मीन्स ये इंक्रीजिंग है. कई बार इमेज इक्वल भी हो सकती है, मीन्स फंक्शन की वैल्यू इक्वल भी हो सकती है, तो उस इंटरवल में वो सिर्फ कांस्टेंट फंक्शन की तरह काम कर रहे हैं, तो इसको हम इंक्रीजिंग बोलेंगे. अगर ऐसा केस नहीं हो, इक्वल का केस नहीं हो, तो वो स्ट्रिक्टली इंक्रीजिंग होता है. तो इसके अंदर आप देखेंगे कि कहीं भी ऐसा केस नहीं है जहां पे fx1 इक्वल fx2 केस हो सकता है, तो ये स्ट्रिक्टली इंक्रीजिंग होगा. इट मीन्स यहाँ पे इक्वल का साइन नहीं है, यहाँ पे इक्वल का साइन है इसलिए ओनली इंक्रीजिंग बोलेंगे, और अगर इक्वल साइन नहीं आ रहा तो स्ट्रिक्टली इंक्रीजिंग होगा. सिमिलरली डिक्रीजिंग की अगर हम बात करते हैं, डिक्रीजिंग की अगर हम बात करें तो यहाँ पे x1 लेस देन x2 होगा, x1 दिस इज x2 दिस इज x1 लेस देन x2 है, बट fx1 इज ग्रेटर देन fx2 मिलेगा, दैट इज y1 एंड y2. x1 less than x2 but y1 greater than y2. So this is decreasing function. और ओनली डिक्रीजिंग क्यों है? क्योंकि यहाँ पे इक्वल का केस फिर आ रहा है. तो अगर ऐसा इक्वल का केस है तो उसको हम ओनली डिक्रीजिंग और ओनली इंक्रीजिंग बोलेंगे. अगर इक्वल का केस नहीं आ रहा है तो वो स्ट्रिक्टली डिक्रीजिंग बन जाएगा. तो इन दिस केस नो देयर इक्वल साइन, सो दिस इज स्ट्रिक्टली इंक्रीजिंग. इन दिस केस ऑल्सो नो इक्वल साइन, सो इन दिस केस डिक्रीजिंग, स्ट्रिक्टली डिक्रीजिंग. बट जहाँ पे इक्वल हो सकता है वो ओनली इंक्रीजिंग फंक्शन होगा. सो इंक्रीजिंग एंड स्ट्रिक्टली इंक्रीजिंग में डिफरेंस क्या होगा? स्ट्रिक्टली इंक्रीजिंग मीन्स जो ग्राफ स्ट्रेट चलेगा, इंक्रीज होता जाएगा, कहीं भी इक्वल नहीं होगा, मीन्स ऐसा कोई इंटरवल नहीं आएगा जहाँ पे fx1 इक्वल fx2 हो, तो वो स्ट्रिक्टली इंक्रीजिंग होगा. और अगर ऐसा इंटरवल आ रहा है जहाँ पे इक्वल आ रहा है तो वो ओनली इंक्रीजिंग होगा. On the basis of theorem first, let us take an example 7. Example 7 is, so that the function given by fx equal 7x minus 3 is strictly increasing on r. Strictly increasing on r. fx is 7x minus 3 and आपको प्रूफ करना है कि strictly increasing on r. It means interval is all real numbers. Now let x1 less than x2 for all x1 x2 belongs to r. That is दो पॉइंट्स हमने ले लिए x1 x2 में जो कि लेस देन r है. अब आपको शो करना है कि fx1 इज लेस देन fx2 हो, तो x1 एंड x2 7x माइनस 3 फॉर्म है, तो इसको मल्टीप्लाई बाई 7 करेंगे तो 7x1 इज ऑल्सो लेस देन 7x2 रहेगा. देन माइनस 3 बोथ साइड, 7x माइनस 3 लेस देन 7x2 माइनस 3. So this becomes fx1 and this becomes fx2. Therefore fx1 is also less than fx2. Therefore this is strictly increasing on r. Clear? So fx1 is less than fx2 when x1 is less than x2. So this is strictly increasing on r. तो थ्योरम, ये जो थ्योरम हमने पढ़ी वो थी डिपेंड ऑन ग्राफ. तो ऑन द ग्राफ के अकॉर्डिंग अगर हम चेक कर सकते हैं कि इंक्रीजिंग है या डिक्रीजिंग. तो इसके अंदर अभी तक एप्लीकेशन ऑफ डेरिवेटिव्स मीन्स डेरिवेटिव्स का कहीं एप्लीकेशन नहीं आया है. तो अब हम नेक्स्ट जो थ्योरम पढ़ रहे हैं उसमें एप्लीकेशन ऑफ डेरिवेटिव्स मिलेगा आपको. मीन्स हाउ वी कैन चेक बाय डिफरेंशिएशन दैट दिस इज इंक्रीजिंग और डिक्रीजिंग. तो फॉर दिस थ्योरम इज let f be continuous in interval ab. Let f be continuous in interval ab and differentiable on the open interval ab. Then f is strictly increasing if ab, in ab if f dash x greater than 0 for each x belongs to ab, and f is strictly decreasing in ab if f dash x less than 0 for each x belongs to ab, and f is a constant function if in ab if f dash x equal 0 for each x belongs to ab. So therefore theorem is f dash x is greater than 0, then f is increasing. If f dash x is less than 0, then f is decreasing. And if f dash x equal 0, then this is a constant function or neither increasing nor decreasing. So since we know that, suppose that एक कर्व हमने लिया इस टाइप से और यहाँ पर जो इसका पॉइंट, सपोज करो ये पॉइंट अपने पास P, इस पे हमने टेंजेंट ड्रॉ की. इसका जो डिफरेंशिएशन होगा वो स्लोप ऑफ टेंजेंट, स्लोप ऑफ टेंजेंट मीन्स tan थीटा होता है, जो हमने 11th में पढ़ा है tan थीटा, और इन दिस केस थीटा इज बिटवीन 90 लेस देन 90 and greater than 0. It means slope will be positive. Slope will be positive. So f dash x, that is slope of tangent, is greater than 0. So slope is positive. Therefore this will be increasing function. And same case, decreasing function. In this case, theta becomes more than 90. It means we go in second quadrant. So second quadrant, more than 90, less than 180. So tan is negative. So in second quadrant, f dash x less than 0. Therefore this is decreasing function. So we have to check by differentiation method. How we check? How can we check by differentiation method? We will differentiate of the given function and find out the slope of that function in interval, given interval. If this is greater than 0 in given interval, then it is decreasing function. If this is less than 0, that is negative, then it is decreasing function. So we take an example. Yes, example 8. So that the function f given by fx equal x cube minus 3x square plus 4x, x belongs to R, is strictly increasing on R. Is strictly increasing on R. It means we have to check this, the differentiation of this is greater than 0 for all x belongs to R. So now differentiate f dash x equal 3x square minus 6x plus 4. 3x square minus 6x plus 4. Now this can be written as 3x square minus 6x plus 3 plus 1. And now common out 3 from this, x square minus 2x plus 1, and this is an identity of x minus 1 whole square plus 1. Now since we know that any square of any number or any variable is greater than 0 or equals to 0, but now multiply by 3, x minus 1 whole square is also greater than or equal 0. 3x minus 1 whole square plus 1 is greater than 0. ये ग्रेटर देन और इक्वल 0 हो सकता है, बट जैसे हम इसमें 1 ऐड करेंगे तो ये ग्रेटर देन 0 रहेगा, ऑलवेज भी ग्रेटर देन 0. देयरफॉर f dash x is greater than 0 for all x belongs to R, and this is also value for all x belongs to R. It means ये every real number के लिए f dash x का होगा greater than 0. तो for all x belongs to R, this will be greater than 0. So f is strictly increasing function. So f is strictly increasing function on R. Now example 11 example is find the intervals in which the function given by fx equal 4x cube minus 6x square minus 72x plus 30 is a strictly increasing or strictly decreasing. तो आपको इंटरवल्स फाइंड करने जहां पे फंक्शन इंक्रीजिंग होगा और डिक्रीजिंग होगा. In this example, we have to find the intervals on which this function is increasing or decreasing. So for this, let fx is given 4x cube minus 6x square minus 72x plus 30. So differentiation of this f dash x is 12x square minus 12x minus 72, 30 constant, so it's 0. Then common out 12, x square minus x minus 6. By factorization, this becomes x minus 3 and x plus 2. Now we will find intervals. For increasing, we know that f dash x must be greater than 0. So f dash x means this must be greater than 0. So for what value of x this will be greater than 0? For this, how will we find that x belongs to in which interval for this? Now, for this we take 2 points, 2 critical points. Critical points means where function change on increasing to decreasing or decreasing to increasing. How will it change? For this, find from the value of from this equation, find the value. Let x minus 3 equal 0 or x plus 2 equal 0. Therefore x equal 3 and x equal minus 2. So minus 2 and 3 are 2 critical points where function will change from increasing to decreasing or decreasing to increasing. For this we have to check which interval is decreasing or increasing. Now more than 3, suppose that any value more than 3. So there are 3 intervals, minus infinite to minus 2, then minus 2 to 3, then 3 to infinite. There are 3 intervals in this function goes. So for increasing we will check more than 3, any value we take any value, that is suppose that this is 4. 4 put in the function of this. 4 minus 3 1, 4 plus 2 6, this is positive. It means value of this interval is satisfying this condition. It means from 3 to infinite is a interval of increasing function. Similarly, if we check this is greater than 0, so this will be negative less than 0, and this will be positive greater than 0. From this to this, minus 2 to 3, any value, suppose that 0 is lying between this, put the value of 0 in this case. So 0, that is minus 3, 0, that is plus 2, then multiplying is negative number which is less than 0. It means this on this interval it will be decreasing. And in this case any value, suppose that is minus 3, put the value of minus 3, minus 3 minus 3 minus 6, minus 3 plus 2 minus 1, minus 6 into minus 1 plus 6, 6 into 12 72, that is greater than 0. It means this is also increasing function. So x belongs to this interval and this minus 2, minus infinite to minus 2 and 3 to infinite. Therefore x belongs to minus infinite to minus 2 and union 3 to infinite. And f dash x greater than 0, so minus infinite to minus 2 union 3 to infinite, in this interval function will be increasing. Similarly for decreasing, decreasing में क्या हो जाएगा? For decreasing f dash x should be less than 0. Therefore 12x minus 3 x plus 2 less than 0. So x belongs to interval minus 2 to 3, minus 2 to 3. This interval is for decreasing and this interval is for increasing. So this goes to alternatively increasing, decreasing, increasing. In this case increasing, so function goes to such type: increasing, then decreasing, then increasing, minus 2, 3 and infinite. Yes, example 13. Example 13, find the intervals in which the functions f given by fx equals sin x plus cos x 0 is less than equal x is less than equal to 2 pi is strictly increasing or strictly decreasing. So we have to find again interval for strictly increasing or strictly decreasing. So here function is fx equals sin x plus cos x and intervals are 0 to 2 pi. F dash x is cos x minus sin x. For critical points we have to find critical points. So f dash x greater than equal 0. Since we know that on any point where function is changed, increasing to decreasing or decreasing to increasing, this point is critical point, and this at that point the slope of tangent is 0. So f dash x equal 0. So for f dash x equal 0, cos x minus sin x equal 0. Therefore sin x equal cos x, divide by cos x, tan x equal 1. And we know that tan is positive in first or third quadrant. So tan pi by 4, or in third quadrant pi plus pi theta, pi by 4, pi plus pi by 4. So x is pi by 4, or pi plus pi by 4 means 5 pi by 4. So there are 2 points pi by 4 and 5 by 4 between 0 to 2 pi. So in this case here we get 3 intervals: 0 to pi by 4, and pi by 4 to 5 pi by 4, and 5 pi by 4 to 2 pi. So for increasing we know that f dash x greater than 0. So cos x minus sin x is greater than 0. Therefore cos x is greater than sin x. Then divide by cos both sides. 1 is greater than tan x, or tan x is less than 1. So we know that tan x less than 1 is in interval 0 to pi by 4. This and this. This is alternative: increasing, decreasing, increasing. So for increasing is 0 to pi by 4 and 5 pi by 4 to 2 pi. So remaining interval means pi by 4 to 5 pi by 4 is for decreasing function. So for decreasing f dash x, less than 0. Therefore this is less than 0. Therefore this is less than sin x. Therefore this is tan x greater than that is 10x greater than 1. So x belongs to pi by 4 to 5 pi by 4, pi by 4 to 5 pi by 4. For this decreasing, this is decreasing f dash x less than 0, and remaining interval means pi by 4 to 5 pi by 4. So such type you can solve. एंड थैंक्स. अगर कोई भी आपको डाउट लगे तो आप कमेंट बॉक्स में लिख दीजिएगा, तो हम आपको उसका सॉल्यूशन अवेलेबल करवा देंगे. थैंक यू.